Hello and welcome to the Unofficial New Girl podcast, the podcast where we review every episode of New Girl Season 1. I will be one of your hosts today, Ben, and today we're doing something very exciting. It's our second table read. And today we are going to be going through Episode 1, the pilot. So super excited for today. We have some amazing people on today's show, so let me just get straight into it. Let's go ahead and intro first. In the top left-hand corner, we have the one, the only, our tribesman.
Hello.
What's up?
I'm doing good. I'll be reading for Coach.
Oh, yes. That's going to be great. And in the middle, in the top, we have, who's that girl? It's Erica.
What's up?
What's up?
Hello.
Welcome.
I will be reading Jess again today, so yay, exciting.
Yay for Jess. And in the top right-hand corner, he loves doors. It's the one and only Billy the Door.
What's up, guys? I will be staging, and I will also be directing while
Ooh,
reading the stage directions.
a lot of responsibility. No pressure.
Of course.
And in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the voice man himself, Solid Snake. It's Philip J. Woodward.
I just want to say, you're all pretty good.
Oh, dude, every time I get goosebumps every time. And in the bottom right-hand corner, we have it's Kessa Winks.
Woo!
So I'll be playing all the extras just as I am today in this chat here.
I'm very excited. It's going to be fantastic. Oh, good. And today I will be playing Nick Miller on today's table read. So, without further ado, I think we'll just get into it. So, let's just go.
We're going. We're going to set this scene right here.
Oh.
So, in the apartment, a close-up of Jess sat on a sofa facing Nick, Schmidt, and Coach.
So, in a horror movies when the girl are like, oh my god, there's something in the basement. Let me just run down there in my underwear and see what's going on in the dark. And you're like, what is your problem? Call the police. And she's like, okay, but it's too late because she's already getting murdered. Well, that's my story's kind of like that.
Flashback to 2 weeks ago. Jess is in a taxi on the phone to Cece, her best friend.
It's a surprise for Spencer. I'm just going to walk in and I'm going to drop my coat on the ground. He says he's had this fantasy that I'm a stripper with a heart of gold and he's helping me put myself through college.
He didn't say the college part, did he?
No. I wanted to create a 3-dimensional sex character.
Really? What's your stripper name?
Rebecca Johnson.
Your stripper name's Rebecca Johnson.
Boobies Johnson. 2 boobs Johnson.
Look at you in the back of a cab, totally naked. I'm so proud of you.
We go to a new scene, Spencer's house. Jess enters through the front door wearing nothing but a coat.
Hello. I came home early.
Jess. What?
Who's Jess? You're talking to Tiger Boobs.
Jess takes off her coat and drops it on the ground, now completely naked.
Oh.
Do
Just-
sexy things with the pillow. I'm doing sexy stuff to the plant right here.
Oh, okay.
I'll pick that up later. Who's that girl? Who's that girl? It's Jess.
Another girl stands by Spencer in her underwear. Jess stands back and stares in absolute shock. Close-up of a ribbon dropping to the floor that was previously covering Jess's lady parts. Back in the apartment.
So that happened. That's why I need a new apartment. I'm sorry, what was the question again?
We now see Nick, Schmidt, and Coach sat opposite Jess on the other sofa. They are all staring at her, speechless.
Do you have any pets?
Opening credits. We're gonna sing this time.
Billy, you wanted to sing last time, so why not sing? Let's
I'll
do
join
it.
you.
Who's that girl?
You're
Who's that
We're not gonna start it. Hey, girl, what you doing? Hey, girl, where you going?
Who's that
girl?
Who's that girl?
It's just
It's Jess.
Just
Oh, okay.
wait. Wrong one.
spectacular. Well done.
I'm glad. No, that was great. That was
Okay.
fantastic. I'm glad we figured out who that girl was.
I'm glad that Custle had that in the bag because I was like, I don't remember the opening credits of this show. You know when you're watching this show on Netflix and something pops up, it's just like, oh, skip intro. Dope. No, hey, the show's
Oh, you're so
No,
impatient,
that's
Phil.
jam time at this household.
Perfect.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, everyone remains where they were before the opening credits.
You know what's funny? When I saw your ad on Craigslist, I thought you were women.
Nick Schmidt.
Why
and
would
Coach
you
Black
think
are
that?
a bit.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize we were gonna read that part.
That's all good.
My bad.
That's all good. Schmidt suddenly turned serious.
Why would you think that? That's crazy. I mean, what?
Schmidt wrote the ad.
Oh, I guess it was something about the words you used. It was like sun-soaked and beigey.
What are you doing?
Wow.
What about these? These look beigey to you?
I'm sorry.
I'm his trainer, so it's kind of the house that Coach built right here.
Coach slaps Schmidt's abs and rubs them a bit.
What are we looking at here? Well, that's baby smooth.
This is LLS. Ladies love Schmidt.
What? What did you just say? Go put $1 in the jar right now.
There's
Are
a
you
jar.
serious?
Yeah, now.
I'm sorry, Billy.
That's okay. That's okay. There's a jar sat on the table with the label douchebag jar.
Okay. Are you serious?
Yeah, now.
Damn it.
He gets up, walks out a shot, putting $1 in the douchebag jar on his way.
LLS, what's wrong with you?
Now standing.
This place is beautiful. It gets so much light. Spencer hated light. It's hard to say his name.
It's okay. Nick knows. He got dumped.
Dumped? Yeah, I got dumped.
What is that word? Sniggering?
Yeah, I thought I'd skip that for you. Make that a little bit.
I just don't know what that word is.
It's not real, it's made up.
I guess
Yeah.
so. I guess so. Flashback, a restaurant. Nick and his ex-girlfriend, Caroline, are sat at a table.
Okay, real quick. Sniggering is laughing in a half-suppressed, typically scornful way.
Oh my
more you
god.
know.
I'm
more you
here
know.
for the grammar.
More
More you know.
You were learning.
It's even better than when I'm listening to it in my car.
You come for the table read, you leave with the grammar, you know?
Indeed.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So yeah, restaurant. Nick and his ex-girlfriend, Caroline, are sat at a table. Nick with his hands over his ears, shouting over Caroline.
I can't hear you. That means we're not breaking up. We can't break
I
up. You
need
can't
a
hear me.
break.
La, la, la,
Yes,
la, la, la.
we are breaking up. I'm breaking up with you. I need some time away.
Back at the apartment.
Yeah, I got dumped. She dumped. And I'm over it, okay? It was 6 months ago, guys. Get past it. I don't even know why you're still talking about it. Why is everyone looking at me?
He puts his head in his hands. Suddenly, Nick, Schmidt, and Coach approach Jess, who is in the kitchen now. They stand opposite side of the counter.
You know what? I want to live here.
Actually, I have some questions. I mean, like, no offense, but we barely know you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so full disclosure, I'm kind of emotional right now because of the breakup, so I'll probably be watching Dirty Dancing at least 6 or 7 times a day.
Coach shakes his head slightly and looks disgusted.
I'm a teacher, so I bring home lots of popsicle sticks, stuff like that. Also, I like to sing to myself a lot. A lot. I'm tired of living with my friend. She's a model. All of her friends are models.
Are we reading the stage direction on that one?
Well, that's like a tiny one.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
If you can just say it in the line and not have to have Billy read it out, I think we should just skip it.
Okay, so if it's not like something in the scene or describing something happening in the scene, then we can just go for it.
Right, yeah, because this is just how the line is read, apparently, so, and I think we don't need that.
Yes.
Okay. How soon can you move in?
Actually, Smith, slow down.
Not happening.
Okay, can you give us a second? I've just gotta I gotta talk to my boys.
My boys, this is not a thing in here.
My bros?
Ja,
Come on! You're my bros!
Time jump, the apartment. Nick, Schmidt, and Coach are in the bathroom talking.
I'm gonna say yes. Her friends are models. Okay, you guys? Models.
I say no. I need to be able to come home from work, sit on my couch, and let my beans out. Let them breathe.
Nick, it's all you, buddy.
well, first, let me say, I think you guys make some really interesting points. Points that I respect. But I will say this. I have lived with a woman, Caroline, as you guys know. And so I know there are certain pros that I know, and there are real cons, guys.
Nick, you're weak.
Okay, pros, they smell nice. Cons, every once in a while, the mood changes, and you're not sure why. They'll ruin your life if you let them. They'll break down your will to live. Pros, they're really good at folding.
Make a decision.
I'm sorry, you know what? But like another pro, like when you...
Don't do it. Put it down.
Don't.
I got it.
Puts a hood on and slowly pulls over his face.
Don't hood me, please. Don't hood me. Oh, okay.
I know what I'm talking about.
We pushed him too hard.
We did push him too hard. How about this? Executive decision. She's in.
Yay, I'm in.
Schmidt walks over and opens the bathroom door. Jess is stood there.
You are not going to regret this.
Time jump. The apartment. Jess sits alone on the floor, watching Dirty Dancing, crying her eyes out. She is surrounded by used tissues and wrappers. Nick, Schmidt, and Coach stare from a distance.
What have you done, Schmidt?
Coach stares at Schmidt, who shrugs like, what? Scene. The apartment. Jess lies on a sofa watching Dirty Dancing. This is not the same. This is a different stage direction. It's still quite messy and bad. She's on the phone with her mother.
I gotta go, Mom. No, I'm not watching Dirty Dancing.
Nick enters.
No, I don't think so. Hey, are you gonna murder me because you're a stranger I met on the internet?
Yes, I am.
He says no.
Schmidt and Coach entered. They've been working out.
No, look, I gotta go, okay? All right. Love you. Bye.
So, the Wild West party's on Saturday. I'm trying to get us in, but you may need to call Caroline.
I'm not calling Caroline.
Hear me out.
Nick shushes Schmidt and puts his hands on Schmidt's mouth.
At the time of my life.
We're in this situation because of you.
Jess begins punching the sofa pillows in the background.
Hate your face, Spencer. I love you.
It has been a week of madness. I'm going crazy. Schmidt, I can't take it.
You know what? I got this.
He walks over to Jess and sits on the coffee table opposite her.
Hi, Coach.
Stop it. Stop it.
Jess starts wailing even louder than before.
Schmidt.
Okay. All right. I got us into this. I'm going to get us out. Jess, I'm going to take the remote.
TV turning off sound.
All right. All right. Hey, Jess.
Jess just points at the TV.
How you doing?
Jess shrugs, like, put the TV back on.
You look fantastic. Listen, what if you came out with us tonight? You know, after work. You know, we'll fix you up, we'll take you out, we'll get you a rebound.
A rebound?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready.
You're totally ready for it. I'll take you through the whole thing. You know, I'll be like your guide.
Like Gandalf through Middle Earth?
Probably not like. Okay, first of all, let's take the Lord of the Rings references. Let's just put them deep, deep in a dark cave, okay? Where no one's gonna find them. Ever.
Except Smeagol. He lives in a cave.
You know what, Jess? Come on. Let's just take the head off the couch. Come on. Sit up, girl. Come on.
Jess sits up straight.
Look at that. Doesn't that feel good? There we go.
I think that sounds nice. She's going out to find a rebound. Who's that girl? It's Jess.
Wait, did you make up your own make a theme song for that?
I'm gonna fix it.
We've seen Schmidt dressed in a suit chasing Nick down the corridor of the apartment.
I'm not calling my ex-girlfriend to get you into the party.
Nick is walking down the corridor with a towel over his shoulder. Schmidt following behind.
This party is everything to me, Nick. We go every year. You have no idea what I'm going through at work.
Schmidt in a meeting room, addressing a table of women. Schmidt shouting over the noise of the protesting women.
I am trying to do my work. I'm just trying to do a good job here.
Nice tie. Can I borrow a tampon?
Flashback end. Schmidt shudders at the memory. Nick and Schmidt are in the bathroom, whilst Jess is in the shower.
Schmidt, I'm not calling you.
Listen to me. Knowing every year that I will be going to the Wawa West charity auction for poverty reminds me that I'm still a man. And I can still motorboat a hot girl who is also a member of the Cherokee Nation, which is not racist because it is for a good cause.
Jess from inside the shower.
Somebody's in here.
We're leaving in 10 minutes. Did you shave your legs?
I will now.
Front and backs?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna kill myself now.
Just call Caroline. You call her all the time when you're drunk.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Flashback, a drunk Nick is on the sofa with a beer on the phone, leaving a drunken voicemail on her phone.
Hello, Caroline. I still love you so much. So much.
Back to the bathroom.
I'm not calling her.
Jess pulls back the shower curtain and gets out, wearing a bright pink swimsuit.
Schmidt, I know you really want to go to this party, but wouldn't it be better to find a girl who really cares, who you really care about to motorboat? Then maybe if you're super lucky, you find a girl who will motorboat you right back.
I don't think she knows what motorboating is.
Scene, Jess's bedroom with the door wide open. She is wearing a blue robe whilst staring at her clothes-scattered bed, deciding what to wear.
Jess, we're leaving in 5.
Coach,
Hey.
welcome to the room with the basketball.
Hey.
Hey, Coach, what?
Coach smashes an ornament with his basketball.
Sorry. My boss says that I don't know how to talk to women, which is ridiculous.
And another flashback. Coach in a gym with a woman on an exercise bike. She is upset because he is shouting at her.
Spin, woman, spin! Ah!
I'm spinning. I'm spinning. You're so mean.
I'm not mean. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you.
Back to Jess's bedroom.
So I was wondering if you could help me out with that.
Sure, absolutely.
Sits on the edge of her bed.
Well, first of all, maybe think about what women like to talk about, like use me for practice.
All right. Shopping. Is that fun for you guys?
Yeah, shopping's fun. The other day I bought a pair of jeggings. They look like jeans, but they're really leggings.
Who cares? Sorry.
Good job. A couple things you could work on. Number 1, lowering your voice.
Right on.
Number 2, listening.
Your hair begins to smoke.
Number 3, rage.
Smokes a bit more.
Absolutely.
Number 4,
Your hair is on fire.
She frowns at him and glances to the side. New scene. In a bar where Nick works as a bartender, he is serving the gang drink whilst they are at the table.
Beers and a rose.
pink wine makes me slutty.
A cute guy walks by.
Whoa, cute guy alert.
Does silly stuff with her glasses whilst making noises. Whilst Schmidt shakes his head and Coach and Nick stare at each other. A lot of whilsts in these directions.
Let's hear these noises, Zerika. Sorry, Jess.
Woo, woo.
There we go.
Aruga, aruga. Okay, Jess, game time. Let's do this. If you want to forget about Spencer, you're gonna have to do some very, very bad things with that man right over there.
She looks at the man.
How bad?
Real bad, Jess. Real bad.
Like a make out sesh, no tops?
Okay, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna go over there and you're gonna stand next to him and you're gonna smile, but you're not gonna smile like that. That looks like a hungry badger.
Stop that.
Okay, I got this. I got this.
You got this. You got it. Just go make it out.
Get him up. Write him out. Go do it. Write him out. Ha ha.
They both stand watching as she walks up to the man. She walks up to the side of him, pulls a pose with her hands over on her hips, and leans over.
Hey, sailor.
He glances at her and looks away.
Oh, all right.
All right.
That's okay. Maybe he didn't hear that.
You can come back from that.
Maybe he didn't hear that.
It's all good.
Benjamin, noticing it was Schmidt.
Holy Schmidt! Is that Schmidt?
Walks towards Schmidt.
Oh, it's all about the Benjamin. What's up?
Shares a man hug.
What's up, Coach? You like Price?
Don't talk to me.
Walks away.
Yeah, okay.
You know who likes to party hard, right?
Yeah, so you coming Saturday? I hear there's gonna be like some fine ladies there.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I heard it's not gonna be that good this year. No.
Hold up. Are you not on the list?
Man, I'm on the list. You know that.
Oh, that sucks, man. Keep your head up, all right?
All right, player. Do your thing, man. It's good seeing you. All right, man. P-Funk, always.
Schmidt walks over to the bar where Coach, Nick, and Jess are.
Nick, please.
Why are you friends with those guys?
Nick, please get me into the party. I'm begging you, please.
No, I'm not calling Caroline.
Do you know what a cute cowboy I am? Do you have any idea?
Coach gets up and leaves. Scene is at the bar. Jess is sitting, eating a meal with a glass of wine, talking to Nick, who is working at the bar.
Well, I guess I can't hide my crazy.
I don't think you're trying that hard.
Well, I've never been great at this stuff, so
She bites a celery stick. Flashback to someone's home. Young Jess is sitting on a chair playing her guitar and singing to a small group of people at a party.
what if God was one of us?
God, make it stop.
Just a slob like one of us.
Stop it.
Back to the bar with Nick and Jess.
Look at us, couple losers. We both got dumped. Jeesh.
I'm fine. 6 months ago, so
Do you know why she dumped you? I mean, she must have hurt you pretty bad.
no, it made no difference to me. I just wanted to set her trash cans on fire.
So are you always just like wondering, like, what was it? Was there something I could have done differently?
Nick shakes his head.
Do you know what happens to people who keep it all inside? They get old and they get sad and they get weird. And then you're the old man yelling at the kids who are running across your yard, telling them, don't run across my yard. My life's full of regret. You know, you just can't pretend like it didn't happen.
Or I could pretend to be more like you, Jess, and live on a sparkly rainbow and drive a unicorn around and just sing all the time.
Yeah, I think you should sing all the time.
No, I was being mean. I'm not going to do that, Jess.
Why not? It's fun.
Because I have a penis, Jess.
My name is Nick. I have a penis, and I'm not gonna let any feelings out.
Okay, Jess, your left boob is resting on my plate of chicken wings.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I'm Peter. What are you drinking?
Oh, I have another pink wine.
Nick begins to walk away, taking out his phone.
I like your glasses.
They help me see.
At a table, Jess and Peter are chatting and laughing, being observed by Schmidt and Coach.
She's doing all right.
Benjamin walks up to Schmidt and Coach.
Schmidt-Stan! Hey, man. I was thinking that's probably best that you don't come to the party. That means more breast for me.
You better step down, son. You're taking this whole thing way too far. Hold me back, coach. Hold me back. I'm serious. Hold me back. Hold me back, coach. Would you please hold me back? Please? Please?
Nick walking up from the other side of the bar.
Schmidt, we're going to the party. Relax.
Nice! See there, Schmitty?
Benjamin
Yeah,
walks away.
totally, brosif.
Yeah, I texted Caroline.
You text Caroline?
It's no big deal. What's behind me? It's in the past, so.
Thank you. I love you all very, very much.
Yeah. Did you just kiss my arm a little?
Yeah, I did it. It felt right.
Peter walks in with Jess.
So, I'll see you tomorrow, sailor.
He walks away.
Yeah, cool. I'll call. Cool.
So what's happening tomorrow, sailor?
You know what? You guys were totally right. I talked in short sentences. I didn't sing. I laughed. I smiled. I said I needed rebound sex, and it totally worked. He asked me out for dinner with food. Ooh, ooh.
I'm so proud of you.
He hugs.
You got it, girl.
You did good.
You got it down.
They high five.
It's Jess. She's on fire.
Backs away at the same time, starts dancing with all the guys. Starts dancing and all the guys groan because as she turns, they notice her top is tucked in her panties.
Big ass panties.
All right. Should we tell her?
I think we'll let her have her moment.
At the apartment, Cece is sitting on the couch in a low-cut dress with all the guys staring at her whilst she waits for Jess.
Does the shoe fit, Jess?
Jess hears the thump.
I'm okay.
What are you? A model or something?
Yeah, yes. Mostly print right now. So,
What is it? Cecilia? Tell me, what are your hopes and dreams? Are you warm? I'm a little warm right now.
He begins to take off his shirt.
Don't, Schmidt.
All right.
Schmidt finishes taking off his shirt,
Oh yeah, there it is.
breathes deeply, and flexes.
please put back your shirt on. Don't make me laugh at you.
Can I hit you up with some tea? A little herb tea? Oh my god. How good is that? Like for real. What? A little pea man tea? Yum, right? Hot sweet, little tea bag action. And I wasn't talking about
Nick reaches for the jar.
There it is.
Listen to me, you guys. Jess is by far the best person that I know. So if you guys let anything happen to her, I'm gonna come here and crazy murder you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not hear a word you just said because I can kind of see your party hats right now.
Nick again reaches for the jar.
Here we go.
Jess!
Cece gets up and walks off. Schmidt deposits another $1 into the douchebag jar.
Why are you talking like this?
New scene, Jess. Opening Jess's door, Cece sees Jess sprawled on the floor.
I fell off my heels.
Okay. All right. No. Come on. Get up.
She kneels to pick up Jess.
Oh, what am I doing? I can't go on a date. What if it's horrible? What if I have nothing to talk about?
Then you go to the bathroom and you can call me and tell me all about it.
Maybe I just shouldn't go.
Babe, you got hurt. That doesn't mean you stop trying, okay?
Mm,
Okay, let's go. Come on.
They both stand up and look at what she's wearing.
You gotta take off these overalls.
I was going for like a hot farmer's daughter kind of thing, you know. Oh, I'm gonna milk my cows with my bucket.
Take them off.
Okay, what am I gonna wear?
All the guys are sitting doing things when Cece walks out in Jess's overalls with a proud smile on her face. Nick looks up and Cece motions for Jess to disappear. Jess walks out and gets Coach's and Schmidt's attention.
Wow.
Nick smiles, Jess smiles.
Thanks, Coach.
She then starts doing a rave dance with rave music. Very good.
And then she does that.
I'm gonna text him, tell him I'm heading over.
Wait, have you been texting him?
Yeah, is that bad?
I'm shaking my head right now. No, I'm smiling slightly.
He's smiling slightly.
It's nice. Have a good night.
This is gonna be great.
New scene at the very A-list club. There is really loud music and a large queue of people outside waiting to get in.
Coach, you don't look anything like an Indian.
Look, man, I got your back. You gotta have mine too.
Coach, I got your back.
Oh,
No, Nick, I want to hear it from him.
Coach, what sort of Indian wears bike shorts?
Excuse me? Is Caroline? I'm looking for Caroline. We're supposed to be on some list.
Hey, Nick.
Sorry, I'm wearing this stupid thing. Schmidt made me do it. Thank you so much for getting us in.
Yeah, no problem. Maybe you can, to pay me back, you can stop prank calling me.
What?
Hello, Caroline. I still loves you, I do. I love you.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Some crazy person's calling you. You look nice. It's good to see you.
I think I'm almost finished out here. Do you want to grab a drink?
Yeah,
Yeah?
sure, yeah. Let's you and I get a drink.
Let's get a drink.
Let's be normal about it.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. I'm sorry, I just have to ask you something so that one day I'm not an old man filled with regret. But why did you dump me?
Okay. Are we doing this here, like, now?
Yeah. Why'd you dump me?
Honestly, I didn't even realize that you cared about me until we broke up.
Okay, let's get that drink.
Get along, little doggy. Well, howdy there, muchachos.
Nick, walking over, notices Peter.
Hey, where's Jess?
Oh, dude. She texted me like 7 times, like long ones. I just want to hook up.
So she's waiting for you to show up? What did you call her?
Yeah. That's what I did. I called her. See you inside, Schmidt.
Oh boy.
Nick, do you want to get that drink?
No, I gotta go help a friend, Caroline.
Starts walking away with Coach.
No. Guys, this is the party of the year. Guys, this is our night. This is our night.
They keep walking.
I'm going with Nick, man. You coming?
I thought you guys were my. Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
You go.
I thought you guys were my boys.
Your boys is not a thing, Schmidt. Stop.
They start running.
We're coming, Jess.
Schmidt stands there, mulling it over. He sees a hot Indian dressed girl, waving and jumping up and down with big boobs, bites his knuckle, thinking about it. He runs after them. In the restaurant, Jess is waiting to meet Peter for her date. A waitress approaches.
Do you have anything else that is free but also has bread in it? Because the good bread I ate and all that's left is it's like a health bread.
I'm sorry. We're going to have to ask you to give up the table.
Can I please just stay a little bit longer?
We're here.
The guy's running.
Yep, we're here, Jess. We're here.
We're here for the date. The date thing.
You're all here for the date.
Yeah, we are. We're boyfriends. We're reverse Mormons. One man just isn't enough for her.
Okay.
Hey, Jess, that guy was a jerk. He's a clown.
You guys missed your party to come here and to see me?
Yeah, we care about you. We like you.
That's so nice.
What is that?
Don't start crying.
Come on.
It's cool. It's very, very cool.
Come on, Jess, come on.
Stop it.
Coach, shut up. It's okay. Hey, don't cry. For I've had the time of my life,
What is he doing?
and I've never felt this way before. Yes, it's true. Na na na. And it's
Hits Coach, so he starts to sing mumble.
something, 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 something.
There's bears in my house, and it goes like this.
And it's something that you really, really have.
I'm not doing any of this.
Nick hits him and he starts singing whilst the others mumble in the background.
Oh, I don't know how this goes. Just remember, you're the one thing I can't get enough of.
They stop briefly and she laughs. They keep mumble singing random words, getting louder, and then sing the chorus really badly. All of them, including Jess.
Cause
I've
Had
had
the
the time
time
of my
of my
life.
life.
And
I
love
Do you?
What time is it?
I had
That's
the
the
time of my life.
life.
The waitress walks up to them.
Hey, you all have to leave now. All of you.
They walk out singing loudly. Jess is grinning ear to ear. The gang is sitting on the sofa watching the end of Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, right, Jess. This movie's pretty good.
Seriously, thank you guys for tonight. That was really cool.
Listen, Jess, I know you've had a rough go with it. I just want you to know that, I mean, for me at least, no matter what, I would still totally do you.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jar.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe.
And that's the ball game.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay!
Woo! Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. That was the official unofficial table read. That was a lot of fun. So before we go, I just thought we'd just go around everyone, just see if they have anything they're working on, anything they want to talk about, anything they want to plug. So let's kick it off with my good friend here, Al Tribesman, top left-hand corner. Al, anything that you want to plug, buddy, or anything you want to talk about?
Check us out right here at theoupod.com, and also head to simplysassyvids.com for lots of fun videos, including interviews with Nick Scarpino and Tim Geddes.
Absolutely, buddy. Yeah, and like I say, definitely check out our content at the OU Pod, where we review, like I say, every episode of New Girl Season 1. So pop on over there, check it out if you like this. There's more table reads as well coming. So, yeah. And Erica, what about you?
Everything these two boys just said. Go check us out at theoupod.com. Check us out on Patreon. Everything starts out at $3 all the way up, and there's lots of really, really cool stuff. So yeah, definitely. And we're adding new stuff all the time, and we're going to have some other new cool stuff in review coming up soon. So be on the lookout for all of that. And check out the Simply Sassy Boys too, because they're awesome. I love all of those guys.
Oh, thanks. And where can people follow you if they want to see you doing fun Twitch streams and cosplay?
That's at Ambelina, twitch.tv.
Ambelina.
Emily, I just did a really cool one for Katamari, and I'm actually going to be, there'll be a picture that the awesome, please be excited here, photoshopped for me that I'll be sharing. Yeah, it'll be out way before this is, because I'm going to share this afternoon that after we're done recording everything. But he made me look super cool, as he always does, make everyone look super cool. So yeah, that'll be on my Twitter real soon.
Awesome. Thanks. And Billy the Door. Billy, where can people find you? What are you doing? What are you up to?
I could be found on Twitter at Billy the Door and Twitch at Billy the Door. I do streams sometimes. I'm probably going to do some type of cooking stream in the coming week or so, and I'm working on relaunching Trivia Fun.
Ooh.
So,
Nice.
so follow for all those things.
Nice. Awesome. Thanks, buddy. And today's Schmidt, Philip J. Woodward. What's up, buddy? How can people find you?
So I'm right there.
Nailed it, buddy.
At Phil J. Woodward on Twitter. That's pretty much my thing. Obviously, it's still the same thing with is it the oupod.com? Is that right?
The OU Pod, that's the right
And
one.
that-
Yeah.
And that links to the YouTube, the Patreon, all that stuff, all the good stuff. And then aside from that, the Simply Sassy crew, Simply Sassy Vids on YouTube. We're trying to work on some cool stuff. So yeah, check us out there. We have a Photoshop challenge later today, but yeah.
Now, Phil, I believe you are currently open for voice work because you're a voice actor, and also commissioned for artwork and Twitch overlays. Is that true? Is that correct?
That is true. Yeah. Twitch emotes, overlays, custom art, and yeah, if you have some voice acting stuff that you're looking to have done, just knock on my door.
Nice.
Man of infinite talents.
Absolutely. And I believe you just done Snowbike Bikes overlays recently. Is that right?
That's the most high profile stuff I've done recently. Sure.
Nice. Oh, good. And if people want to do that, can they just DM you at Philip J. Woodward? Is that right?
Yep. Yep. You can also email me, philipjwoodward@gmail.com. That's 2 L's.
Nice. Slide into those DMs. Check that out. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for being on the show. And Kesselwinks, what's up, buddy? Where can people find you, dude?
Right now, you can find me on Twitter @KesselWinks. Once a month, I am a guest on the Nerf Alice Book Club.
We love
See,
Nerf
our
Alice.
first 2 episodes were on the Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, and this last episode we did was Nevernight. We're kind of doing every first book in a series and not continuing the series. This next book that we're doing is the 5th season, which we don't have a set date for, but keep on the lookout.
Absolutely.
And as always, about 5 days a week, I might be in your yard delivering to you. So if you have a shitty dog, please lock it up and be nice to the people delivering to you right now.
Yeah.
It sucks.
That's great advice.
The sun doesn't like us.
Especially coming into this time of year, definitely.
Heck
Definitely great
yeah.
advice.
I
And thanks
would,
again.
I would really like to say real quick, I mean, MVP of this episode, right? I mean, that was
Definitely.
amazing. The
100%.
character changes,
Thank
Yeah.
you for our
The
extras.
3
Like,
characters at
amazing.
once.
No,
MVP.
The 3
it
characters at
was
once.
too perfect.
It's
That
so
was
great at
great.
the end where you're talking to yourself.
Yeah.
No, you did fantastic.
Normally we
I
might
ran
be
out of things to associate with characters.
No, that was amazing. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming on. That was an absolute blast. It was so much fun. Cheers.
Very fun.
Oh, good. And that's a wrap on the.
Wait, don't forget to promote yourself, Ben.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm.
Ben always forgets to plug himself.
I
Always.
do.
I
My
mean,
name,
never mind.
Well-
Never mind.
my name is Ben.
Those
Please
are the
be
pluggy
excited. Yeah, so my name is Ben at Please Be Excited. You can check out my work at Please Be Excited on Twitter. Just the letter B in the middle there. Also the same on twitch.tv/Please Be Excited. Definitely check out, like I mentioned earlier, Simply Sassy Vids for some great stuff there, and the oupod.com. And check out all these beautiful people that are on today's show because they're amazing. Oh, God.
And don't forget all of Ben's wonderful Photoshop stuff on Twitter. He's always dropping the dopest Photoshops.
Wonderful might be the nicest way to describe them.
And another reason to slide into my DMs is get some of those sweet, sweet Ben plugging stories. I'm just going to leave it there.
Oh.
Ben, how do we
Okay.
follow you on TikTok to see your current dances that you're doing?
Oh. I believe that's the OU pod, or user 97682954281, whatever that number is. I'm pretty sure I've updated it now. Oh god! Well, thank you so much, everyone. That was a fantastic time. And thank you all for watching and supporting the show. Please like, subscribe, and share. If you can, just give us a follow on YouTube. That makes a huge difference, so we can get those numbers up, so we can keep more awesome episodes coming out like this. So, yeah. Oh, good. Thanks, everyone.
There you go.
Bye. Woo!